Good morning, dear students. Today I am going to explain you the first poem of your literature book, the poem Hide and Seek, written by John Vernon Scannell. Now, before I start the poem, I would like to give you a short introduction of the author. John Vernon Scannell was born on 23rd of January 1922 and he died on 16th of November 2007. He was a British poet and author. His real surname was Bain. At one time, he was a professional boxer and he wrote novels about the sports. He was also a teacher of English literature. Scannell was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature in 1960. Scannell is a recipient of the Heinemann Award for Literature and Cholmondeley Poetry Prize. His famous books are The Tiger and the Rose, Argument of King, and Not Without Glory. Now, children, let's begin the poem. Now, this poem is about a very old and very famous game, hide and seek, which I guess you all would have played. Now, the poem starts with a very happy note in which the child is very enthusiastic and happy and excited about winning the game because he has got a very nice hiding place. But as we proceed with the poem goes to a quite disappointing note. Now, this poem is told from a child's point of view, where the poem displays the desperate attempts of a child to win the game. As we will see, the poem is a free verse poem having an irregular rhyme scheme. Now I am going to explain you the poem line by line. Starting with the first line, the poet says, Yoo-hoo, I am ready. Come and find me. The sacks in the tool shed smell like the seaside. You make yourself little in the salty dark. Close your eyes tight and hope your feet aren't showing. Better not risk another call. They might be close. Don't sneeze, whatever happens. The floor is cold. They are probably searching the bushes near the swing. What's that? That sounds like them. They are coming in. Don't breathe or move. Still, someone knocks a can. Now, children, from the starting line, it's very clear that a child is hiding at some place and he's very confident about it that his friends can't search him there, and he calls to them, Yoo-hoo, I am ready, come and find me. That I have now hidden myself in a very good place, come and find me. Now the exclamation marks in the first line shows his confidence, that he is very confident and sure and comfortable at his hiding place. Now guess children where the child has hidden? Yes, absolutely right. He has hidden himself in the tool shed, which is clear from the second line, which says the sacks in the tool shed smell like the seaside. Now children, what is a sack? What do you mean by sack? Sack are the storage bags made primarily of jute. And the tool shed is a small building in a garden which is basically used for storing tools. Now the expression smell like the seaside gives you an olfactory image of the place, where you get to know that the child is very uncomfortable at the tool shed behind the sacks, and it's smelling of seaside, which is very uncomfortable and nauseating for him. Still, he is very excited about it, that no one can find him there. Now the third line says, you make yourself little in the salty dark. Now in this line, you is referred to the poet himself, to the child himself, and he is talking to himself. You is the second person. He refers himself to be in second person, and he tells him, you make yourself little in the salty dark. Salty dark में अपने आप को थोड़ी सी जगह में एडजस्ट कर लो. Close your eyes tight. Now close your eyes tight and hope your feet are not showing. और ये एक्सपेक्ट करो कि आपके पैर ना दिखें, because if your feet are showed, they will surely find you. Now in the fifth line, the poet says, better not risk another call. He wants to call them again, that come and find me, I am ready. But he says, इट्स बेटर नॉट टू रिस्क अनदर कॉल बिकॉज दे माइट बी क्लोज। ये बेहतर होगा कि मैं फिर से आवाज़ ना लगाऊं, हो सकता है वो पास में हो और वो सुन ले और वो गेस कर ले कि मैं कहाँ छुपा हूँ। ही सेज टू हिमसेल्फ डोंट स्नीज वॉट एवर हैपन्स। स्नीज मत करना। नाउ ही इज गेटिंग द फीलिंग ऑफ स्नीजिंग because he is hiding himself in a salty place. Still he says to himself, don't sneeze whatever happens. Sneeze नहीं करना चाहे कुछ भी हो. The floor is cold. Floor ज़मीन वहाँ की ठंडी है. Now these lines show the discomfort of the child. The child has hidden himself in the tool shed, which is smelling of seaside, and it is very dark there. The floor is also cold there, but still the child is very confident about his hiding place and he doesn't want to move out from there. Now the seventh line says they are probably searching the bushes near the swing. Now from behind the sacks in the tool shed where the child is hiding himself, he gets the sound of someone moving the bushes, so he guesses that might be they are searching me near the bushes near the swing. What's that? That sounds like them. Now he gets the sound of his friends. ही सेज व्हाट्स दैट? ये क्या था? लगता है ये उनकी आवाज़ है. दे आर कमिंग इन. लगता है कि वो लोग अंदर आ रहे हैं. डोंट ब्रीथ और मूव. नाउ ही वॉन्ट्स टू से हिमसेल्फ don't even breathe, don't even make the little sound of breathing, don't move a little bit, just remain still. Still means शांत रहो without any motion. Someone knocks a can. Someone is knocking the can. Now what is a can, children? Cans are the empty bottles that are thrown in the tool shed, might be of cold drinks. Yes. Yes, children, this was the explanation of first stanza from line 1 to line 9. I hope you are clear with the first stanza. Now, in the first stanza, the child talks to himself in a stream of consciousness. He is giving commands to himself. पहले स्टेंजा में चाइल्ड बहुत कॉन्शियस है अपनी पोजीशन को लेकर के, बहुत अवेयर है कि उसके फ्रेंड्स ना जान पाएँ कि वो कहाँ छुपा है, और वो अपने आप को ही कमांड्स दे रहा है लाइक डोंट ब्रीथ और मूव. Now the poet has also used punctuation marks very thoughtfully with choppy short sentences. पोएट ने बहुत अच्छे से बहुत केयरफुली पंक्चुएशन मार्क्स का यूज़ किया है और बहुत छोटे छोटे सेंटेंसेस में बात कही है, which makes the poetry very nice to hear. Now children, I am going to explain you the second stanza line by line. Feet mutter, somebody comes very close. Now from his hiding place, the child hears the sound of someone muttering his feet. Mutter here means that is a low, unclear sound. उसे किसी के पैरों की कदमों की आहट सुनाई पड़ती है. Somebody comes very close. कोई बहुत नज़दीक आ गया है. Now the second line says a scuffle of words. A scuffle of words means an indistinct exchange of words. अब उसके सारे दोस्त आपस में बात कर रहे हैं लाइक वो कहाँ छुपा होगा, वो यहाँ भी नहीं है, गार्डन में भी नहीं है, वो कहाँ होगा, और वो उसका कौन सा दोस्त क्या बोल रहा है, इस आवाज़ को वो अलग अलग आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर पा रहा है. अ लाफ, किसी के हंसने की आवाज़ आती है. एंड देन दे आर गॉन, और तब वो सब चले जाते हैं. दे माइट बी बैक, वो वापस भी आ सकते हैं. केयरफुल इन केस दे कम. दैट मीन्स ही सेज तुम सावधान हो जाओ. दैट इज डोंट मूव और डोंट स्टेप आउट टू सी देम. मे बी दे कैन कम अगेन. केयरफुल इन केस दे कम. दे विल ट्राई द ग्रीन हाउस then in here again. Now they will go and search him near the greenhouse. Now what is a greenhouse? Greenhouse is a glass container. Sorry, it is not glass container. It is a glass building to protect the plants from cold weather. Now the child says they will try the greenhouse. हो सकता है अब वो ग्रीन हाउस में मुझे ढूंढने जाएंगे. Then in here again. Now then they will come here again. Now he says he's talking to himself. He is fully conscious about what is happening in the game, what his friends might be doing. He says to himself, they are taking a long time, but they will come back. वो आने में ज़्यादा समय ले रहे हैं. दैट इज़ दे आर टेकिंग अ लॉन्ग टाइम टू सर्च द ग्रीन हाउस, बट श्योरली दे विल कम बैक टू फाइंड मी हियर. रिस्क अ पीप आउट परहैप्स. शैल आई टेक अ रिस्क टू पीप आउट? क्या मैं बाहर झाँक के देखूँ कि वो कहाँ हैं, वो अब तक क्यों नहीं आए? Then he says to himself again, not yet, अभी नहीं. They might creep in. Maybe they are hiding somewhere and they come here back suddenly. Now he says to himself, a good hiding place this, the best you have ever found. He is feeling very confident about the place where he has hidden himself. He says it's a very good hiding place. ये बहुत अच्छी छुपने की जगह है. The best you have ever found. अब तक मैं जितनी जगह पर छुपा हूँ उसमें से ये सबसे अच्छी है. यहाँ वो मुझे ढूंढ नहीं पा रहे हैं. It's funny though, they haven't tried again. He says it's very funny that they did not try to search me again here. वो कहता है ये बहुत हंसने की बात है, बहुत मज़े की बात है कि मुझे वो फिर से ढूंढने यहाँ आए ही नहीं. Now he says to himself again, वो अपने आप से फिर से कहता है, can't hear a thing. अब एक भी आवाज़ नहीं सुनाई पड़ रही है. They might be miles away. हो सकता है कि वो मीलों दूर चले गए हैं. That is, they are far away from the tool shed where he has hidden himself. Now children, this was the explanation of first and second stanza. I will explain the third and fourth stanza in my next video. Till then I have a task for you all to do. That is, the first task, note it down, mark at least 10 hard words from these two stanzas and frame two sentences from each of them. And the second homework is to narrate the incidents that has occurred in the game till now. That's all for today. Thank you children.